Put yourself in the feet of the Igbo people in Nigeria. It's 1861 and you hear that your capital city, Lagos, has just been taken over by the British. Soon you see churches popping up all around you, with schools your children are forced into. Next thing you know, you and your entire tribe are praising this mysterious figure called Jesus. How did it get to you, you may ask? Well, before we get to British colonization, let's discuss the much simpler time of the Igbo, more specifically, their religion. Traditional Igbo religion is based around an extensive range of gods, with Chineke, the creator god, in the center of it all. A multitude of other minor deities called the Alusi have control over almost every other part of an Igbo's daily life, like Ikoro, the drum spirit, or Igwe, the sky god. An integral part of their religion is the concept Ofo, or justice, and Ogu, or innocence, which were like the judges in the eye of the Igbo, and would punish the wrong and reward the good. Connected to this concept was the idea of having a personal god, or chi, which was tied to the person's misfortune or fortune. Another integral part of the Igbo religion is the belief in ancestral spirits that always look over the world of the living. It's important to keep a good relationship with these spirits, and they must be contacted through prayer. Also concerning the Igbo beliefs about death, many believe the correct burial rites were a necessity of having a good afterlife in entering the world of the spirits, or for the very noble, even reincarnation. If someone lacks these burial rites, they enter the land of the dead, causing chaos in the living world as a result of their grieving. Many Igbo towns had their own religious leaders, priestesses, and oracles that held very high prestige in the Igbo community, showing how the lives of the Igbo were very centered around religion. In addition to these community leaders, everyone had their personal prayers, shrines, and offerings to the spirits, further reinforcing the important role of religion in Igbo society. In many other parts of Nigeria, Islam and other traditionalist religions were important parts of people's daily lives.
The traditional religion of Nigeria would soon be in grave danger with the arrival of British colonizers. When the British seized Nigeria in the late 1800s, many changes and reforms were brought to Nigerian religion. Great Britain officially annexed Nigeria when they gained direct control of the Royal Niger Company, which gave Britain full authority over Nigerian territories. With this change came many missionaries trying to convert traditional Nigerian people into Christianity, more specifically Protestantism and Catholicism. Using a very strategic isolation technique, the British were able to indoctrinate Nigeria fairly quickly. However, the predominantly Muslim Hausa tribe in the north was far more stubborn than the more traditionalist Nigerian tribes like the Igbo and the Yoruba in the south. Many Catholic missionaries were already in Africa throughout the 16th century, even before British rule. However, a large influx of missionaries arrived when Nigeria was colonized. The majority of these missionaries had a deeply held belief that Christianity was a crucial part of civilization, and lack of Christian beliefs is savagery. With the coming of this new religion came many conflicts concerning it. For instance, the Igbo people were devout believers of a cyclical life, believing in reincarnation of the good. However, Christian beliefs around death were based around a one-way path to either heaven or hell, depending on the good you have done in life. Differences like this led to massive outrage among the Nigerian people. Many went as far as to say the gods would release mass destruction on them if they were to convert, slowing down the progress of the British indoctrination. After churches and Western-style education was established in Igbo territory, many of the Igbo converted to the Christian religion. These schools were run by Christian church agents who believed that the youthful mind was easier to convert than their older counterparts. Many of these new Christian doctrines differed greatly from traditional Nigerian religious beliefs. One of the biggest differences between the two religions was the concept of polytheism, or belief in multiple gods. The Igbo people have a wide range of gods, each one taking control of different aspects of life. This is in stark contrast to the strict Christian belief of monotheism, or belief in one and only one God. It was even considered a grave sin to believe in any idols or deities other than their single God. A multitude of Igbo beliefs also led to many British colonizers looking down upon them. It was common Igbo practice to kill and or bury bodies of children with deformities and twins simply due to lack of explanation for the peculiar incidents. Many of these practices faded away as Christianity took over, although some aspects of Christianity and Igbo religion overlapped. For instance, a concept of retribution for your actions are present in both faiths, an aforementioned chi or personal god for the Igbo, and for Christians there is heaven, hell, and purgatory. However, Christianity had more in common with the predominantly Islamic parts of Nigeria, due to Islam being based upon the same God as the Christian faith. Nowadays, mosques, churches, and traditional worship centers are available in different areas of Nigeria. The British colonization changed the Nigerian culture forever, bringing with it the English language, formal education, and most importantly, Christianity.